Many people with MECFS experience moments when thinking becomes harder than usual. The brain feels foggy, overload, or even unable to keep up with even simple tasks. Hello, I am Amy Amaya and I live with MECFS. Here we make sense of what this condition is all about. Welcome to my Chronicas. You might be noticing that your mind feels slower than it used to. Concentration slips, words take longer to find, and even small decisions feel like they require more effort than you have. What makes this confusing is that it doesn't always match what is happening around you. You might be doing something very simple or sometimes even nothing at all, and your brain still feels heavy and very slow. People often assume this means they are not trying hard enough or that they are losing cognitive ability. In MECFS, it usually means that your brain is working with far less available energy than it needs to function normally. Now, MECFS affects how the body and brain manage energy. That actually in very simple terms. But hear me out. Cognitive tasks that used it to be automatic now require much more resources than your system can actually provide. When the brain doesn't have enough energy, it is normal that it slows down just to protect itself. This can feel like fog, heaviness, or a sense that your thoughts are kind of moving with resistance. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm describing here. Now, it's not a sign of decline. It's the brain reducing its output because it doesn't have the capacity to keep up with the demand. This pattern often shows that your cognitive baseline is lower than usual. Your brain is asking for less input and more predictability. It doesn't mean you have done anything wrong. It is just a sign, and I say just, I know it's very hard. But the thing is, this is a sign that your system is overwhelmed and trying to stabilize itself. Sometimes this shift is simply the result of life happening around you. All of us have stress, noise, conversations, and a lot of screens. Or sometimes it's just even internal processing. And all these can push the brain past what it can hold. Understanding this helps you interpret the heaviness without fear. It gives you a clearer sense of what your brain is actually communicating. You might try easing the cognitive load you are placing on yourself. This could mean like pausing a conversation or stepping away from a screen or letting go of something that needs a lot of focus. Now, if your mind feels unsettled, you can shift towards something that asks less of your brain, like less planning, less decision making, less sensory input. Even small changes can create more stability. And you might also give yourself permission to stop mid-through instead of pushing through out of habit. You know what I mean? Letting your brain set the pace can reduce the pressure it's been carrying for long, way too long. What your brain needs right now is a break from the level of processing it's being forced to do. Remember, cognitive fatigue in MECFS is not about effort or motivation, it's about capacity. When you reduce cognitive load, your brain has fewer signals to process. That gives the system room to settle instead of pushing into overload. This is about giving your brain the conditions it needs to avoid spiraling into cognitive PEM. And we don't like PEM. Cognitive stabilization takes time. Clarity may come and go before it settles into something that is balanced or steady. So please treat your brain with kindness and let your mind move at the pace it can actually manage right now. If this helped you, you can stay with me for the next one. We will take it one step at a time. Ciao, ciao.